Opening scene, wide shot of the African savanna. Epic, serious, cinematic music swells. Narrator, they move through the wild, driven by instinct, thinking they can hunt with absolute impunity, preying on the weak, the isolated, and the unaware. But in the untamed realm of nature, nothing is ever as it seems. Every creature, regardless of its size or position in the food chain, fights for its very existence. This is the unyielding law of survival, a constant, brutal theater where only the most resilient endure. The crocodilian hubris, a fatal miscalculation, Part 1 of 9. Focus, detailed, slow-motion shots of the crocodile approaching the water's edge. A hungry crocodile, supremely confident in its ancient strength and vast predatory expertise, spots a massive buffalo venturing into the muddy waters. The reptile believes it has found an easy and fresh meal, a guaranteed source of sustenance. This moment, however, is a testament to the fact that hubris often precedes the fall. Scene: the attack and counterattack. Extended footage of the struggle. The crocodile explodes from the water, locking down on its target. But what it fails to anticipate is the sheer, brute power and the unshakable determination of the buffalo to survive. This is not merely prey. This is a creature suddenly transformed into a resolute warrior. The buffalo fights back with ferocious intensity, delivering skull-shattering blows with its massive horns. In a breathtaking and swift instant, the tables turn. The crocodile finds itself overwhelmed, its immense strength nullified by the buffalo's sheer will. The battle ends quickly. The buffalo kills its attacker, a shocking moment in the eternal dynamic of predator overpowering its predator. This single encounter serves as a profound lesson for all. Even the strongest hunter can make a catastrophic mistake. 2. Lioness defeated. The price of solitude, Part 2 of 9. Focus. Detailed tracking of the lioness. Close-ups on her eyes and hunting posture. Lions, the undisputed apex predators of the savanna, often target the great herds of wildebeest for their sustenance. Typically, a lone lioness relies on stealth, speed, and precision. Yet, in this specific, high-stakes instance, a single, determined wildebeest proved to be simply too formidable for the solitary huntress. Scene: the charging wildebeest and the retreat of the lioness. Emphasize the lioness's pain. As the lioness launches her final, calculated sprint, the wildebeest counters not with flight, but with a defensive, aggressive charge. It uses its powerful horns and raw kinetic energy to fend off the predator. In an astonishing and rare turn of events, the lioness is brutally defeated. She is forced to limp away from the scene, wounded, exhausted, and utterly defeated, a clear sign that calmness after the storm is the reward for true endurance. 3. The eagle's error, a bond unbroken, Part 3 of 9. Focus. Aerial shots of the eagle's immense wingspan, highlighting its talons. Eagles are skilled aerial hunters, revered for their pinpoint precision and devastatingly powerful talons. They are masters of the surprise attack from above. Yet, even the most proficient of hunters can make profound mistakes in their assessment of risk versus reward. In this particular confrontation, the eagle attempted to snatch a domestic dog, but its calculation of the ground defense was severely flawed. Scene: the dog's companion intervening. Rapid, chaotic action. The dog's companion immediately springs into ferocious, protective action, launching a relentless counterattack against the great bird. Caught completely by surprise and severely outnumbered on the ground, the eagle finds its grip compromised. It is defeated, forced to abandon its prey and flee the scene, escaping injured and without a meal. This dramatic footage. The bear's retreat, Boar's unwavering stand, Part 5 of 9. Focus. Establishing the sheer size and dominance of the bear. Contrast with the boar. Bears are massive, dominant forces, known for their sovereignty throughout the northern forests and mountains. Yet, even they can be driven to retreat. This large bear found itself in grave peril during an unexpected fight for survival when it attacked a single, fierce wild boar. Instead of scattering, the boar stood its ground, displaying incredible courage and a formidable, aggressive stance. Scene: The boar's persistent counterattack. The bear showing signs of fear. The boar charges the bear relentlessly, targeting vulnerable areas. The smaller animal's ferocity and sheer persistence quickly overwhelm the vastly larger predator. The bear is left with no option but to break off the attack, turning tail and being forced to retreat in sheer terror. This incredible footage is a testament to the adage that to get through tough times, you must be tougher than the times themselves. 6. Jaguar vs. Cow. The Unexpected Defiance, Part 6 of 9. Focus. The jaguar's stealthy approach. Close-up on the cow's defensive movements. Jaguars are stealthy and immensely powerful solitary hunters. They are masters of the ambush in the dense cover of the jungle. In a significant confrontation, a jaguar makes a critical misjudgment by attacking a mature domestic cow, anticipating a guaranteed, easy kill far from the wild herds. Scene. The chaos of the fight. The cow using its legs and horns effectively. The jaguar launches its ambush, but the cow responds with unexpected and fierce aggression. It is not a helpless prey item. The cow fights back with powerful, skull-jarring kicks and desperate horn thrusts, successfully repelling the great cat and forcing it into a humiliating retreat. This spectacular sequence shows how even the most dominant predators can completely misjudge the heart and survival instinct of their prey. 7. Leopard vs. Herd. The Power of Collective Action, Part 7 of 9. Focus. The leopard's attempt at separating one animal. The sudden decision of the herd to unite. Leopards are masters of exploiting weakness, relying on stealth and individual precision for their hunting success. However, a leopard makes a massive strategic error by attacking a group of cattle who are positioned defensively. The cattle, instead of scattering in fear, their usual response, unite and retaliate. Scene. The herd turning the tables. The leopard is surrounded. The herd turns on the predator, cornering the cat and delivering forceful, collective blows. The leopard is immediately surprised and overwhelmed by the volume of its opposition. It is severely chastised, forced to flee for its life, proving definitively that there is insurmountable strength in numbers and that collective action can defeat even the fiercest solitary hunter. 8. Baboon Defense. Intelligence Overcomes Instinct, Part 8 of 9. Focus. The initial capture. The frantic calls for help. Leopards frequently target smaller monkeys and primates, using their agility to hunt in trees. Yet, one leopard puts itself in deep and immediate trouble by attempting to snatch a juvenile baboon. The moment the attack is registered, the alarm cries go out and the entire baboon troop rushes to the scene. Scene. The full troop attacking the leopard. Coordinated chaos. The baboons, highly intelligent and fiercely protective, begin a vicious, coordinated defense of their kin. They overwhelm the leopard with numbers, sharp teeth, and strategic harassment, leaving the great cat no choice but to release the juvenile and retreat. This was a pivotal moment where teamwork and collective intellect decisively prevailed over brute, instinctive force. 9. Final lessons. The unpredictable